Graphic pressure points where the dimensions sit so close that contact becomes possible. Certain times of year, planetary alignments, and ritual conditions can weaken the barrier even further. When all three align, the book suggests the veil practically trembles. These weren't random ideas. They were coordinates, instructions, warnings. And Solomon, being Solomon, didn't ignore them. He used them. The grimoire paints a picture of a king obsessed not with power, but with understanding. He asked demons to describe the physics of their realms, how movement works in a dimension without time, how form behaves where matter doesn't exist, how communication happens without words. The demons responded with what they called laws of the unseen, metaphysical principles that humans had never recorded. Using this forbidden knowledge, Solomon attempted something audacious even by today's standards. He tried to map the entire universe, including the dimensions humans cannot normally perceive. And here's where things get wild. Grok's translation suggests that Solomon's temple wasn't merely a religious structure, it was a precision-engineered portal complex, built on a location where the dimensional fabric was already naturally thin. According to the demons, the measurements of the temple, the materials used, the layout of the chambers, even the sequence of rituals performed inside were designed to stabilize contact between the physical world and the higher realms. The Holy of Holies, the most sacred chamber, played a dual role. Yes, it housed the Ark of the Covenant, but the text claims it also functioned as an anchor point, a place where spiritual and physical vibrations aligned so closely that a prepared human could cross the threshold without being torn apart by the energy. Now it suddenly makes sense why only the high priest could enter, and only once a year. To everyone else, the concentrated spiritual energy would have been mentally shattering. In the demon's description, the Ark of the Covenant wasn't simply symbolic, it was functional. Every detail, its dimensions, its materials, the objects contained inside, served a purpose. The Ark was essentially a dimensional stabilizer, a device designed to keep the veil from collapsing during rituals. The forbidden text suggests that its power wasn't metaphorical, it was technological in a way ancient humans didn't know how to explain. This is where the forbidden knowledge becomes explosive. The demons told Solomon that humans are naturally multidimensional beings. Our consciousness doesn't stop at the skull. It extends into other realms. We just don't notice it because we're never taught how to look. Dreams? Intuition? That sudden feeling of being watched? According to the grimoire, these are tiny moments when the mind accidentally brushes against another layer of reality. Solomon, through training and guidance, learned to do this on purpose. He developed what the demons called spirit sight, the ability to see beings across dimensions, perceive energies, and interact with spiritual entities as clearly as he interacted with people in his court. The text describes it not as a blessing, but as a skill.